All right, it's day 5. We had a good night's sleep, some good breakfast, and we are ready to go. I've got a little blister on my toe. We're gonna see how that does. I think it's kind of situated itself. I've taped it up and done some other stuff, so hopefully I'll be all right. How are you feeling?
I'm doing good. So far, the little nagging type things like blister toes, I haven't had a problem with that. I just got a little fat on my belly I need to get off, and then we can cover more miles. But we'll see. Miles are going slower than I thought. Definitely when I started, you know, you hear people doing 20 miles a day, so I thought, well, I'll slow it down to 10 miles a day. Well, if you're retired and out of shape and you ever think of doing this, start out thinking more like 5 miles a day and get through that, and you know, spend maybe most of your time in Georgia covering 5-6 miles a day, and then let it and see where it goes from there. So that was a hard lesson I had to learn, but I'm getting there, and we're gonna see if we can cover a little more than that.
Yeah, the goal is 7 today. Looks like the hiking shouldn't be too hard, so I think it's manageable. But we've got a cool checkpoint coming up, and we'll check back in with you when we get there.
Assuming this is Preacher's Rock, we made it. Lots more to go.
Pretty cool little rock. It's huge. It's called Preacher's Rock, I'm guessing because you can preach to all these mountains out here. Quite the rolling hills we got.
Hey everybody, so we told you we had a big milestone we were coming up on, so here it is. We are 1% done of this trail.
1%, yeah, 100%.
We're at mile 21.9, and we have 2,193 total. So 1%, and we are on day 5.
So at this point, it should only take us
About 500 days.
just under. Well, it's the
Year and
start
a
of
half,
day
was it?
5.
Year and a half?
So like 410, 20 days.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so just over a year.
So yeah, at some point we're gonna pick up the pace, but it's gonna be a little bit.
So yeah,
Stick with
1%. All right, just finished lunch. Got some water. I think we're all fueled up and ready to go. Got like just under 4 miles left to the campsite, and we'll be setting up for the night. So we'll probably talk to you when we get there. I'm having a lot of problems with this blister on my toe. We just spent probably an extra hour at lunch for me to try and figure out a fix for it. Doesn't seem that I can find a good one. It just has to do with the way that my pinky toe is shaped. But I'm gonna try hiking. We'll see how it goes, and I'm gonna see what I can do over the next day or two to try and fix it. Well, we made it to camp. It was like a mile off trail. We thought we had gone the wrong way, but not really any real campsites. It's just kind of semi-flat ground, so we're just trying to find decent places to set up. I don't think it'll be too bad, but we just gotta get it figured out, and then we'll eat and hang out, and who knows, go to bed. All right, well, it's the morning of day 6. Last night was rough. It had to have gotten down to what, probably mid-20s?
20s, it was cold.
It was freezing.
15-degree bags didn't cut it.
Yeah, I ended up getting in my liner inside my bag, and that made it a little better. Deddie had a tough time sleeping. It was a tough night. It's probably what, like past 11 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we took our time. We're the last ones out of here by a lot. Somebody just took a break here, and we're still not gone, but we were cold. It was a tough night, and we just need a little extra time. Today's a short day though, only a 4-mile hike, but it is steep, so hopefully it goes well, and we're not too tired from struggling to sleep last night. Any words of encouragement at this point would be much appreciated. But yeah, we're gonna get on with our day. Just filled up with water, and yeah, we're ready to go. Apparently the top of Blood Mountain has great views, so at least we have that to look forward to. Dang, so we're already up Blood Mountain, and this guy just killed it.
I didn't kill it.
Yeah, he did. That was like 1,200 feet in like less than a mile and a half, and we took 3 short breaks. And let me tell you, 6 days ago, he couldn't have done that without a pack on. So I'm super encouraged by how much better he's getting. I think he's just tired.
I'm too out of breath to talk. I'll be all right.
He did great, but we got a great view up here. And the peak is right over there. We're about to head up there and check it out, and I'll show you all some pictures. This is the kind of paths that we're traveling now. Just straight rocks. Alright, so we made it to Neel Gap. That was a rough downhill. It was really tough on my toe with the blister. So I'm hurting pretty bad right now, but happy that we get to go into town and I get to doctor it up. But anyway, Neel Gap is home to the biggest outfitter on the trail, as well as the famous shoe tree. This tree right here is all hung with shoes, and these are people that quit at Neel Gap. This is one of the most
50%.
common places to quit, yeah. Roughly 50% of people who start quit right here. So yeah, we're still going, but a lot of people do not. I've heard many stories of people getting here to hang out, and everyone they talk to is saying they're going home. So that's not the case for us. We're just going into town for the night, and we'll be back out here tomorrow. All right, well, we are happy to be at Aunt Bobbi's house watching Wheel of Fortune.
And clean.
And clean and well fed, and yes, it's very nice to be here. So we just discussed our plans for the next 6 days or so. We've got family coming.
Mama's coming in town.
Yes, she is, and we're trying to map out what we need to do in the meantime. So we spent probably like a half an hour
Probably.
debating on what we needed to do day by day, but I think we've got it all covered. So we're just gonna try to stick to that over the next 6 days, which I don't think will be an issue. There's a couple of long days that we could have to tweak it a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. But yeah, I've been working on my toe a little bit, trying to get it all fixed up, and I think I'll be good. Did you say you were starting to get a blister on your toe?
I thought, but I looked at it and I think I'm okay.
Okay, yeah. So it sounds like we're good to go. We're gonna get back out there, in the morning, fairly early. I think tomorrow's what, like a 8 mile day, 7?
Something like that. I can't remember. They all run together.
Yeah, for real. But I don't think it's too bad, and we'll be ready to get going. I think this will be the first time we do 2 nights in a row out in the wild. Maybe.
While Bobby's around, we're going to take advantage
We'll
of
see.
it.
That's
Thank you,
exactly right. Thank you very much, Aunt Bobby. So we'll see you next time. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications so that when I stop being able to post every night because we're here all the time, then you can know when I post.